character-based sex ed program that is in the Central Texas area, and we go into schools and different community groups and talk about sex and sexual health. Our three main goals when we go in a classroom is to educate, and by that I mean give them accurate information. We also want to encourage, because I remember being in high school and middle school, and that can be really tough. So educate, encourage, and empower is our third one. It's just hard because it's even just in the culture, there's a shift that needs to be made, and parents need to know how to talk to their kids about it. I mean, that's one of the biggest things, is a lot of parents just don't know how to have those conversations. The studies I have seen cite parents as the first influence, and I think then it's themselves. And then the third, I think, is friends. Fourth, I believe, is media. And education, teachers are down like at eighth, like a very small percentage. Yeah. So that's a really interesting fact in all of this, is I think sex education is so important. But again, I don't think it's just about what happens in this classroom. It's about really like empowering them outside of the classroom. We've been doing parent workshops for a long time, because just helping parents understand sex today is one thing. Just like, because when they were in high school, that was a while ago, and so kind of updating them on information. And then also just encouraging them by telling them that kids really are listening to them, and they want to have these conversations. They won't tell you they want to have these conversations, but studies show that they're listening to their parents. That's a huge influence to them. So I think just encouraging them, and then also just talking to them about ways to start the conversations, things to talk about, and also to start an ongoing conversation, so not to have the talk. I don't know. Parents think they're talking about it more than students think they're talking about it. So I don't know if the students aren't listening, or the parents think that they're talking more than they actually are. I'm not sure where that disconnect is, but there's definitely, I would say, more parents say that they've had those conversations and less students remember having those conversations. So I don't know if they're not actually happening, or if they're just not very significant. I'm not sure.